Hello? Hello, hi, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
You are a Muslim?
نعم, yeah.
You are not?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
You are a Muslim? You are not Muslim?
I'm a Muslim.
Okay, so you are a Muslim. I am not a Muslim.
Okay.
Why you are a Muslim? There's like an
No, I'm,
there's like you
no,
you
basically,
like you hit, you know,
like,
somebody hit you with by the car and you wake up, you become a Muslim. What happened?
huh?
Why you are a Muslim? Why you are a Muslim?
Well, because I'm convinced.
You are convinced? Okay, can you convince me? Go ahead. Can you speak louder a little bit?
Because, well, like, basically, I initially came to discuss with you about what you were talking about,
Talking about what?
like the think of the miracles of the jinn or something like that.
The miracle of Jesus? But we are talking about why you are a Muslim now.
The jinn, the jinn, the jinn.
Ah, the jinn. Are you a genie?
No, like, because like we're discussing the passage of Surah An-Naml, right?
Okay, so do you speak Arabic?
Yeah.
Okay, so what about the chapter of An-Naml? Tell me about it.
Yeah, so like
Before we go there, my friend, as long as you speak Arabic, you are an Arab. So in the Quran, in chapter 15, it says, فَسَجَدَ الْمَلَائِكَ كُلُّهُمْ أَجْمَعُونَ. Can you translate for us? What sajada mean?
uh, like there are many types of sajda.
Tell me what, there is only one kind of sajda, but what sajda mean? Tell me.
Well, when we speak about the sajda, like related to Allah, it's a sajda of worship.
Is it a physical thing or not?
Well, I'm not sure of how sajda like of respect were done by.
So you said you speak Arabic, but you do not know. You are not sure what sajda mean?
No, I know that.
Okay, what sajda mean? Sajda mean you go down, you bow down in your knee, and you put your forehead in the ground.
Yeah, like.
Okay, so why the angels? Why the angels they bow down to Adam?
Well, that's a sajda of respect.
See, guys, look at this. The previous Muslim, he said it's just a myth. This is not a sajda. This guy, he said it's a, respect. So now, why the angels they will bow down to respect Adam? Cannot say to him shalom, salute. Why they need to bow down physically?
Well, I mean, that was a command of Allah.
Okay, but why, my friend? Why? Adam is a sinner man. He's a bad man. Adam is not a good man. That's why he kicked out from heaven. Is angels are bad in Islam or good? Is angels in Islam bad or good?
Wait, I didn't hear well.
Okay. In Christianity, we have bad angels. Like as an example, Satan himself, he used to be an angel, fallen angel. In Islam, there's no fallen angel. Shaitan is created to be shaitan. So I'm asking you now, why the angels bowing down to Adam? Adam is a sinner. When you bow down to a sinner, that means you are a very bad person too. So do you Muslim believe that angels are bad creatures?
I mean, I don't understand what's your point here.
Okay, if I bow to the king, that means the king is higher than me, correct?
That what?
If I bow to the king, that means the king is higher than me, correct?
Well, I'll say not necessarily.
I don't understand what you are saying, my friend. Speak louder, speak louder. You bow to someone, obviously, he is higher than you.
Yeah.
Okay, so why the angels are bowing down to Adam?
Well, first of all, I believe that. Well, look, let's begin from the beginning. Basically, I believe that a Muslim human is superior to an angel. That's one.
A Muslim human is superior to angels?
Yeah.
Okay, so why the Quran called the angel the Almighty?
They call it your what? The
Almighty.
Almighty.
Yeah.
Well, depends on the context. Like,
What
what you're
you
talking
just
about.
told me that a human being is higher than angels. In chapter 53, the Quran called angels the one with might, and they are called, and you Muslim, you call Jibreel Holy Spirit. He's holy. How the Holy Spirit is lower than a human? How you call
Well,
him
I
Holy
mean,
Spirit, and
that,
then you say to me angels are lower than a human?
I mean that's just your interpretation. Like, um,
I'm not giving interpretation. I'm showing you Quran. Quran saying in chapter 53, you speak Arabic. ذو مرة فاستوى وبالأفق الأعلى فلما دنا فتدلى فكان قاب قوسين أو أدنى فأوحى إلى عبده ما أوحى. So Muhammad is the slave of the angel. فأوحى إلى عبده ما أوحى. Who is the one coming down? Is that an angel or
well,
Allah?
فأوحى إلى عبدي, like Allah أوحى to
No, no,
his
no, no,
guide.
no. No, read carefully. Who is the one is coming down? Read with me, my
Well,
friend. Read with me. Chapter 53. Chapter
yeah,
53. Read with me. From verse
yeah,
number 5. It says, he was taught by the mighty power in power. Mighty in power. Who is that? That an angel. So your prophet is being learning from somebody. The Quran call him mighty in power. So how a human
yeah,
being
but,
is higher when he is learning from an angel? Even your prophet is lower than him. Everything he have is learning from the angel. Then we continue. Endued with wisdom. Who is the one endued with wisdom? Is the one who is teaching Muhammad. Do we agree?
yeah, but first let me come back to what you said. Like the verse of فأوحى إلى عبدي ما أوحى. Basically, if you go to the tafsir,
Uh-huh.
like it's فأوحى,
Uh-huh.
like the abd of Allah.
Okay,
It's
but
not the abd.
nowhere it says Allah. You see, the Muslim, they try to fix it. They are the word Allah because here there is a problem. Suddenly it says that Muhammad is the slave of the angel who came down. Because if we say this is the angel coming down, and then it says فَأَوْحَى إِلَى عَبْدِهِ, read with me. He came down. He used a rope to come down. Muhammad, he saw him in a chair between the sky and the earth. A throne. Allah sat in a throne, not angel. So he saw him, and then he came down like a monkey. It says fatadalla. You know what tadalla means? Tadalla is like you hold a rope and you come down, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so your God or the angel coming down with the rope like a monkey, and then he came down and he becomes so close to Muhammad. فَكَانَ قَابَ قَوْسَيْنِ أَوْ أَدْنَى. He was in a distance of two bow length or smaller or nearer. And then right away it says, and then he did convey his inspiration to his slave. So the Muslim, to fix it, they add and they say, oh, this is here Allah. But nowhere it says Allah, nowhere it says an angel. Because now it's obviously this is Allah. Because if the one we are saying he is conveying to his slave, that means Muhammad is a slave of the angel. So now we have to fix it and we have to add the word Allah. As you see, it's not in the Quran, correct?
Okay, but like,
It's,
why the tafsir doesn't say like
as I say, they are trying to correct, they are trying to fix it. Because now what Muhammad, when Muhammad he said that, and then okay, that's mean Allah, because it says after he came down, and now why he get close to him? Okay, what happened next? He got close to him. Who? The person who came down. He became so close to him, and he conveyed to his servant, his slave, not servant. Ila abdihi. Abdihi is his slave. He conveyed to his slave what he conveyed. So who is the one is conveying? The one who came down. But the one came down, the Muslim, they say this is the angel. If it is the angel, then how then the language here using the word is slave? You cannot be the angel and you say Muhammad is the slave of Jibreel. So the Quran have a language problem. Muslim, they try to fix it by adding words is not there. And you said to me that tafsir says, well, the tafsir have no right to say something is not there. I just said to your brother before, the one who called me from San Francisco, I said to him, let me show you the tafsir. He said, I don't accept. You are doing the opposite. Islam is like, you know, Islam is a moody religion. One he want tafsir, the one he don't want tafsir. What do you think?
Can I just make 2 points here?
Sure, no, go ahead, no problem, my friend. You sound like a nice guy. What's your name?
Yusuf.
Yusuf, you are welcome, Yusuf. You sound like a nice person. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, like, just let me finish my thing. So,
I wish your voice. I wish your voice is more clear because really I have difficulty to hear you.
Okay. So yeah, basically, like first of all, as I said, the tafsir doesn't agree with you, and like basically the way you're interpreting it, it's according to like your reading of the verse. Like you cannot interpret the verse without going to the tafsir. Basically,
But my friend, but when the Quran was sent down, there is no tafsir is written.
Yeah, but the tafsir like are based from the aqwal of the salaf. So,
okay,
like,
but that means okay, but that means that you Muslim, you don't follow the Quran, you follow what somebody else said, not what Allah said. Allah never said this is Jibreel. Allah actually he said the Quran saying this is the mighty in power. The mighty in power, and he is the one who inspired. Jibreel never inspired Muhammad. Who is the one he inspired? Is it Jibreel or Allah?
Well, basically Jibreel.
Okay.
Through him that the revelation is done, but at the end of the day, like the revelation originally came from Allah.
Okay, I want to go with you. The word wahi, what the word wahi mean?
Basically revelation.
Is what?
Revelation.
Revelation, okay. So, wahi in Arabic mean inspiration, not revelation.
Okay.
Do I agree?
I mean, I'm not sure the difference.
You can open dictionary. Wahi is inspiration, not revelation is scriptures.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Okay. Inspiration is when somebody speak to you in your mind. Is that correct?
I mean, I don't really know the difference between those.
No, wahi, you are an Arab, I am an Arab, so now we know what wahi mean. Wahi is to receive inspiration directly to your mind, not somebody come to your door and knock at the door, say, hey, Abdul, I have a letter for you. That is not inspiration. Do we agree?
Yeah, but like here we say that it's Jibreel who came up with.
No problem, but look, here it says it is a wahi. Wahi is not a delivery. Wahi is when God communicate directly with the man he chosen to be a prophet or a messenger, etc. And he convey to him, to his mind, to his, not even by talking. You see, when God he spoke to Moses, we cannot say this is wahi because he spoke to him. Wahi is word of God coming to your mind without seeing God, without talking to God. God he spoke to you in your mind. That is a wahi. If God he spoke to you, saying to you words and you heard by your ears and you have a delivery in front of you, a person, that is not a wahi. That is a delivery. So when a messenger of a king, he is sent to other king, can we say he delivered to him wahi or he delivered to him letter, message? That is a message.
Yeah, but like,
okay,
I assume that when it comes to Allah and like it's a different term and conception.
Okay, if there is any other prophet in Islam, he received delivery by with the angel Jibreel except Muhammad?
Well, I mean, I know some people like Maryam.
Maryam is not a messenger.
Yeah, but I mean, she's still considered as, well, first of all, some people, I believe like Ibn Hazm, consider her as a prophet. Well, I mean,
Maryam is a prophet, man. Maryam is a prophet. What is her prophecy? She is a lady. She receive a message. She will have a baby. That's it. That is not a, that is a message. So there's no need for God to inspire her, for she is not a message. She will have a child. That's all. So the only person in the Quran, the angel came to her. One verse says angels, other verse says one angel, but no problem. But says to her, you will have a child. But this is not a wahi. Wahi, you know, like even if we go there, it doesn't say the word wahi, Allah awha ila Maryam. No.
Okay,
Okay.
but
So the only
I mean,
one,
you'll
huh?
yeah, I just said that it would be really nice if you could maybe provide references or aqwal from scholars that confirm what you say.
Well, there is no need for scholars, because if any of them, you should know them there too. If there's anyone says that Jibril come to other prophet. Okay, when Jesus he was born, did Jibril came to Jesus and said to him, I will give you the Bible?
I'm not sure.
No, Jesus he spoke in the cradle. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no Jibril. When Moses, he have the Ten Commandment and the Torah according to Islam. According to the Quran, Allah gave him, which is written by his hand. This is why you Muslim, you call Moses Kalimullah, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so Allah spoke to him. He spoke. He did not say Jibreel. So Allah, he speak to Zechariah. Allah speak to Moses. Allah speak to Isa. Allah speak even to Shaitan, but he don't want to speak to Muhammad.
Yeah, but he spoke to him in the Isra and Mi'raj, like on this.
That's not true, because Muhammad, if he spoke to him, that means he met Allah. Muhammad never met Allah.
I mean, it's like
my friend, if I show you the hadith, you will say to me right away, I don't agree with it, because that means Allah is a man. You will say that he was wearing shoes, you know, the hadith, the one Muslim quote, Allah wearing shoes, he have curly hair. Huh? Is that correct?
I think I have an idea of what you're talking about, but like I don't think this is like related to what we're talking right now.
Well, we are just trying to figure out what this guy before you he was saying, but now it looks like you want to back up before we finish it, because the story of saying that Muhammad he received inspiration is a false, because Muhammad never received inspiration. He received delivery. A person come to his door. Even the hadith says that once the angel he was coming to his house, he could not get in because there was a dead dogs under the bed of Muhammad. Is that correct?
Like that the angel like give him things from that Allah told him. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, but why an angel cannot deliver the message of God because there is a dog inside?
Because there is what?
Why the angel, if this is inspiration, how an inspiration can be affected by a dog?
Well, I mean, what's the issue? Like, angels don't like animals and things that might be dirty. That's all.
Well, is a human being is it clean? Human being is more dirty than a dog.
Yeah, but like this is things like you cannot figure out. This is
okay.
Like,
are you saying to me that the angel he will get sick if he get inside the house because there is a dog inside?
I don't know. Like, maybe it's like toxic for them, or I don't know.
So now, if the angel of death wanna come and take my life, I can have a dog and I will live forever because he cannot get in.
No. Yeah, but like there are many types of angels.
So the angel of death, he can get in, but Jibreel cannot. But I thought Jibreel is the most powerful.
Yeah, but like he doesn't have all the. I mean, again, it depends of your abilities and your duties and all what Allah gives you as.
Okay, so Allah, when He created the angel Jibreel, He made him weak when it's come to dogs, correct?
He made him what?
He made him weak. He weak him so weak, like he cannot really. When he see a dog, like he will do poo-poo. He do a dog. I cannot get in. right? He gets, he have a phobia. Allah created him with this phobia.
It's not weakness. It's
So what it is, why he cannot, look, the hadith says, Muhammad said to Jibreel, okay, I was waiting for you, man, where you been? He said to him, a puppy, a puppy, it's a puppy, it's not even a big dog, it's a puppy, it's a cute puppy. And if the dog is dirty, why Muhammad have a dirty dog at home?
yeah, like, well, I think I know this hadith. First of all, I think he entered by accident, like they didn't know. And
Okay.
second, as I said, yeah, like angels, like there are things that us human we can't figure out about dirt things that angels consider as dirty.
Yeah, my
Like,
friend, hold on. I mean, in the house, there's a bathroom where people do poo-poo. I
yeah,
mean,
but
okay, so why when I enter a house, have a bathroom then? And angel of God, how they can be affected by a puppy? It's just a puppy, little cute, beautiful puppy. God made the puppy. It's not the Satan who made the puppy. Who made the puppy?
yeah, but
God.
yeah, but as I said, this is all a question of perspective. The perspective of a certain type of angel is different from the perspective of a human. Like it's different how they perceive dirt compared to us.
So the message of God now is has a big problem because there is a puppy, and the puppy. What if the puppy stay in the house for the coming 50 years? And why Allah don't tell Muhammad don't have puppies? Here we go. The angel is waiting outside, and this puppy playing with his tail, how, and nobody notice. Can't the angel, this angel who have 600 wings, can't he make this puppy come out? Like, get him some beef, some meat, go to Walmart, buy some food, put it outside, the puppy will come out. He could not get in, waiting for this ugly, scary puppy, a horrible puppy, enemy of Allah. The message of Allah was late not to be delivered to Muhammad. All of this because of a puppy. And Muhammad is waiting, like, where is the heck this angel? He told me he will come today, second day, third day, fourth day, 5th day. And then finally, the angel, he came. Okay, hey, Muhammad, my angel, where you been, man? Where you been? Oh, there was a puppy under your bed. This is, if it's an inspiration, the inspiration will go to your head, not to the puppy. Who is the puppy? I mean, okay, don't they have puppy in Mecca? So what difference is going to be making in the house or in Mecca? The whole city have puppies and have dogs.
Yeah, but like,
okay, how the angel enter the city?
Yeah, but it's different in the house. And again,
why it's different in the house? There is dogs everywhere. The whole town have dogs. So why it's different in the town?
Well, this is because this is what Allah commanded, and this is what it's in the hadith. And like, I just want to tell you, like, in Islam, you must not look at things if you don't understand them in a human perspective.
Like, human perspective, okay.
You must look a bit more.
Okay, can Allah come to my house if I have a puppy?
But like, since when Allah come?
Can Allah come to my house if I have a puppy? Who will win, the puppy or Allah? I have a house and I have a puppy in it. Do Allah dare to enter the house where I have a puppy in? Or he don't dare?
Well, I mean, first of all, Allah doesn't incarnate on earth. Like, we don't believe in incarnation.
Well, are you sure?
Well, yeah.
Okay, isn't it your prophet, he says Allah, he come every third part of the night?
Yeah, this is in the, like, I think it's the Sama al-Dunya.
Okay, but that means he incarnate, because now he is going inside his creation. Isn't it the Sama al-Dunya is his creation?
This is not incarnation. He just like moved, but he stayed the same.
Okay, do you see my screen?
Yeah, I mean, I see.
Okay, I want to show you something. Then you said to me, Allah don't incarnate, correct?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to read with me this hadith. I heard the Prophet saying, our Lord will lay bare his shin, and then all the believers, men and women, will prostrate themselves before him. Is that shin of Allah is original or incarnate?
I mean, I didn't read the hadith, so another, our Lord, Allah will lay bare his shin, all men and women will. Like, is it the saq thing?
Saq, yeah, saq. This is in the Quran too.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Allah have a shin. You said to me, Allah don't incarnate. Allah have a physical, Allah is a physical being. He have 5 fingers. He have 5 fingers. He have 2 hands. He have a shin. He have a foot.
Yeah, this is his original form.
Oh, this is original. Okay, so guys, so this is original. So Allah is a creature who have body.
Well, like, kind of, yeah.
Okay, who is the one who created the shin of Allah for Allah?
I mean, it's like it's part of Allah. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I mean, how Allah got his shin, his first shin? He got it like he created the shin, or he was born as a shin?
I mean, it's just like if you tell me like who created Allah, like the shin of Allah is part of Allah. Like
okay, so now Allah have parts. Allah have parts, and his shin is his one of his part. What other part Allah have?
I mean, I believe he has like 2 right hands.
Okay, why he have 2 right hands? What? Why he don't have like one in the left and one in the right? Why he have 2 right hands?
I mean, because this is the reality.
This is reality. Okay, so don't you think this is a defect maybe by birth? Because now,
like,
if I hit Allah, if I am in his left shoulder side, I hit him, he cannot hit me back because he have 2 hands in the right side. In the left, he is exposed. He cannot protect himself. So why Allah, he needed 2 hands in the right side, and yet he have 0 hand in the left side. And now, because we have only 2 hands in the right, that means Allah have right and left, he have front and back, and there is only a misbalance, 2 hands in the right.
Yeah, but like again, right now you're like portraying Allah in your mind. Like it doesn't work like that. When we say he has 2 right hands,
yeah,
like we don't necessarily mean that it's on the same part. Like we just don't try to imagine it. We have.
Why we cannot? If Allah he says hands, that means they are hands. That's it. He told us to imagine it because the word hand is an image. You see,
yeah,
all our language, all our words is nothing but images. We don't have really language in our brain and head. We have letters connected to images. So when I say chair, I have an image in my chair, in my head of a chair, and then a word next to it. It's how to write that image, how to describe that image. But it is an image. So when Allah he says he have 2 hands and both of them they are right hand, we know what right mean. We know what hands mean. So don't tell me the hand mean leg and the leg mean nose. When Allah he says hand, that means it's a hand.
Yeah, but like as like I mean, I also have a book with me, like the Aqidah of Ahlul Hadith. Like as it says as the ulama says, like this is just like this. It's the same terms, like the term of, like the hand of the creator and the hand of the creation. Like you compare it. Like,
okay.
And you cannot imagine it.
You cannot imagine it. Okay. Well, how we cannot imagine it? He just told us a hand. That's it. The second we say hand, we imagine. I mean, you see those scholars, they are just trying to make a philosophy out of nothing. He said it's a hand. It's a hand. What do you mean you cannot imagine it? Did Allah say he cannot imagine it? He just said nothing like him. So maybe he is bigger, no problem. Maybe he is smaller, no problem. Maybe he's a micro Allah, no problem. But I am nothing like me too. There's nothing like you, nothing like me. Every one of us is different creature. Nobody is like anybody. Even twins are not the same. In the hadith, my friend, it says, Allah will come to them in an image, in a creation other than the one which they knew. So when Allah he come to you in an image which you do not know, Allah, he changed his image. You heard this hadith before?
Wait a sec.
Let us find it.
Allah. Wait, where did you stop?
Allah will come to you in a look other than the one you know. That means Allah is always do incarnate, and he changed his look. You said to me, Allah don't incarnate, correct?
Yeah, I mean,
all right.
Doesn't change.
Read with me. You know Arabic. It says, تبارك فيأتيهم الله تبارك وتعالى في صورة غير صورته التي يعرفون. Do you see it in Arabic?
No, I don't.
He come to you in a surah, in an image other than the one you know. So as you see, Allah not only he incarnate, he even play games, he changes look. So you said to me the shin of Allah is original, but obviously no, because Allah he keep changing his look. He's a transformer. Do you see it or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So Allah himself is playing games. And now I want to ask you then, as long Allah, you said to me his shin is the original. So now what Allah will do with the original shin when he change his look? Is he going to put the original shin in the closet and then he will make a new one, and then when he is done he come back to the original one?
I mean, it doesn't say those, like, it doesn't say how it will happen. So
exactly. So, but the only thing we know that he changed his the way he is. So there is nothing is original. How you know now the shin is original? Because as you see, Allah will come to them in an image other than the one they know. Which one you know? You said to me nobody knows how Allah look like, and now your prophet saying he will come to you in an image other than the one you know, and then he will come to you, and then you Muslim, you will accuse him to be shaitan. He will say to him, Allah, we seek refuge from you. We seek refuge from you to Allah. They think he's shaitan just because he changed his look like he came like something ugly. So how the Muslim they say that Allah is not a man, Allah is not the devil, Allah is not a goat, Allah is not Jesus, and then we find that Allah, it can be something very ugly, obviously, to the point the Muslim, they consider him shaitan when they saw him.
I mean,
do you see it says we seek refuge? We seek refuge from you, and nobody will talk to him except the prophets. And then Allah will come to them in an image which they know, and then they will worship him.
I mean, yeah, but again, like, you're just making too much, like, portraying, and yeah.
I'm making too much by reading for you what your prophet said, and making you think this is too much. Because here we find that everything the Muslim they say to us about their God, it turned to be a lie. Your God is not a spirit, and your God does not have a spirit. Yet your God is a physical being, which means he have a physical space. And he come down, and you agreed, every third part of the night. We are in the lowest heaven. So Allah is occupying a space inside his creation. So he is smaller than his creation. And then you Muslim, you say to me, how God can enter his creation. Then we find that Allah himself is inside his creation. In fact, he is inside his shin. Do we have a chest? You say, I do not know. Do we have a waist? You say, I do not know. So we have a shin, we have a foot, we have 5 fingers, we have 2 hands in the right. So we have a shin God, have 2 hands in the attached to the shin. If I decide now to draw your God, based on what your prophet said, and I'm not making fun, I'm just using the description your prophet is using, we will find a very funny description. Because what is this? How this can be from God? It cannot be from God. Are you with me? How this can be from God? I mean, this is God. The Muslim, they have imaginary image of their God, and the second we question this imaginary, they get upset. But we are not the one who is saying this imaginary. It's your prophet who made it. I will draw your prophet imaginary about his God, and now we cannot say even this is imaginary because Muhammad, he claimed, he speak of knowledge, correct? He's not imagining, he is saying what Allah told him through the angel Jibreel, correct?
Yeah, but like, so now you're criticizing our conception of
No,
God.
I'm not criticizing, I'm just showing you how Allah is. So this is, Allah is a shin, and this shin have a foot, okay, and then he don't have shoulder, he have a face. So that there's a face here in the top of his shin. He have 2 eyes, and then he have 2 hands in the right side, only in the right side, and in each hand have 5 fingers, correct?
Well,
this is your God.
not sure.
What do you mean not true? This is your God. Your God does not have shoulders. He have 2 hands. He have a shin. He have a foot. He have no ass. He have a face. That's your God.
Man,
What do you mean? No. I mean, this is what. Okay. Do you have any part I did not add? Give it to me. I will put it in the picture. Did Allah he say he have an ass? No. Did Allah he says he have a shoulder? No. Did Allah he say he have anything except what I mentioned? A shin, 1 shin. He did not even say 2 shin. 1 shin, 2 hands, both of them in the right side, 2 eyes, a face. If there's anything else missing?
as I said, man, just don't imagine it. Like
why, my friend? You keep saying to me, don't imagine it, but Muhammad, he gave a description. He just did by saying he have a shin, he have a foot, he have a face, he have 2 eyes, he have 2 hands, and he even count for us how many fingers. And then you say to me, don't imagine it. How in the world? Like if somebody commit a crime, the police, they have somebody is specialized to listen to you, and then he will draw how you describe the person. So Muhammad described this person, Muhammad himself, Allah himself, he described to Muhammad how he looked like. And then you keep saying to me, don't imagine it. I'm not. It's your God who said that.
Yeah, but like, if, for instance, I tell you someone is named Allah or Yahweh, like, does this necessarily mean that he has to be a person or creature that you could imagine?
My friend, I do not need to imagine. As an example, when we speak about God, we say Jesus come to us, so we know he came as a man. That's it. There's no need for imagination. But now your God himself, he described himself, and you Muslim, you wash your hands. The second we say, okay, he have a hand, he have a foot, he have 5 fingers, he have 2 eyes. Okay, why Allah have 2 eyes? Why he have 2 hands? You cannot answer. Why he have 1 shin? Why he have a foot? You see, when we say foot, it's mean he walk with it. When we say shin, it's mean he use it to connect to his foot. When we say hand, it's mean he grab things with it. When we say eyes, that's mean he see with it. Right?
Okay. But like, again, like, your argument might work against like a sect in Islam. I think they're called the Mujassima. This is what we call it. Yeah, I think this is what we call them. Not sure. I must verify. Yeah, this might work against them, like your arguments.
No, I'm not. You see, this is not the Mujassima. You Muslims are very confused. It is Muhammad is the Mujassima. Muhammad, he gave you this prescription. So when this sect of Islam says, okay, this is what Muhammad said, why you go against them? This is what he said. Is Ibn Taymiyyah is a Muslim Mujassima? Ibn Taymiyyah, he said that Muhammad, you said to me, you remember? You said to me when Muhammad, he went up to the sky, he met Allah.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is what Ibn Taymiyyah said. He met him wearing a shoe, but this is according to Aisha, this was a dream. This is not true. He never saw Allah, he never met Allah, he never heard of Allah.
Okay, but I think like he met him, but he didn't see him.
Okay, how you can meet him, but you cannot see him?
Because he was covered with.
Where it says he met him? Can you show me?
I mean, I don't have the hadith with me right now. Yeah, I don't have the hadith, so I cannot.
How you meet somebody, but he is not there? And if Allah, his light is so strong, then how in the world Muhammad, he cannot even see the light? Because okay, let's see, you cannot see Allah, but you can see his light, and his light will make you blind. Isn't it the Quran says that when Moses asked Allah to show him himself, Allah, he shows some of his back to the mountain, and the mountain collapsed? The mountain destroyed?
Yeah.
Okay. So how Muhammad can see it?
I mean,
isn't it Aisha said, whoever said that the Prophet he saw Allah is a liar? Isn't it the Quran says, لا تدركه الأبصار? No eyes can see him, and and his eyes can see everybody?
I mean, tudrikhu isn't seeing. Like it's like seeing. I think it's tubsir. Like tudrik, it's like I don't know the term in English.
Tudrikhu, it's mean no eyes can grasp a scene of him, cannot see him. No eyes can see him. No vision can.
No, I mean, I can explain in a few words. Like tudrikhu, basically, like it cannot enter like your mind or your your mind cannot like fully
this is not about mind, my friend. This is absar, tudrikhu al-absar. No vision can reach him, but his vision can reach everybody. This is what the Quran is saying. You can open any interpretation.
Yeah, but no, like when we speak about the
my friend, the hadith says Muhammad, he saw only light. He didn't see Allah. He saw only the light of Allah. Do you know this hadith or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so he did not see Allah. He never saw Allah. He never met Allah. He saw a light, but the light of Allah supposedly is here. Isn't it the Quran is the light of Allah? Isn't it all the light is the light of Allah? Isn't it that the kuffar, they try to distinguish the light of Allah? So in the hadith says, Muhammad, he saw nothing. Any Muslim may claim that Muhammad he saw or he met Allah, he is lying, because nowhere it says that. Here we go. I asked the Messenger of Allah, did you see the Lord? He said, his light only. How could I see him? How could I see him? I saw just the light, his light. So he never met Allah.
Yeah, because Allah was covered by the light.
Okay, how he is covered, but he saw his light? If he is covered, the light is covered.
No, but like you can see the light, but you cannot see Allah.
Okay, that's mean he never met Allah. No problem. So Allah is covered. Covered by what? By hijab. Is that correct?
A hijab of light, yeah.
Hijab. Okay. How Allah is hijab is a cover for the hair or hijab is a curtain?
I mean, he's just covered, like you cannot see him.
Okay, no. Hijab. Is it a curtain or it is a cover for hair? Because Muslims, falsely, they are using the word hijab for the scarf the woman she put in her head. Do you agree? Muslims always, they have false teaching. Hijab is a curtain or it is a wall between you and something else. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So why the Muslim, they fool themselves, they say hijab is a scarf? Because if Allah is speaking to Musa from behind the hijab, that means he's a woman.
No, when we say a woman like has a hijab,
Yeah.
basically, so this hijab, so in this case, this scarf, like
My friend, I never saw a Muslim, he know his book. Nowhere in the Quran it says hijab is a scarf. Hijab is something you put between you and other person, not in the top of you.
Yeah, I know. Like the term hijab can be different depending on the context.
No.
Like,
Always, here we go. The Quran in front of you. Chapter 7. This is the verse speaking about the hijab. The only verse speaking about hijab for women is in chapter 33, verse number 53. So if you want to ask the wives of the Prophet, and this is only was, by the way, for the wife of the Prophet, if you want to speak to them, ask them from behind the hijab. They are from behind the hijab, not the women. You see it? If you in sa'altuhunna mita'an fas'aluhunna min wara'i hijab. You, the Muslim, you are the one behind the hijab, not the women. The women, they are in their house, and you don't go. Yeah, so the hijab is can be a door, can be a wall, can be a curtain. That is hijab.
Can be many things. Like
No. It have to be something between you. This is why it says behind. Wara is you. She is in the front. You are behind that hijab, not in the top of her, not underneath of her. It is something between you and her.
Yeah, but in the case of the scarf, like it can be a hijab.
No, my friend. Nowhere in the Quran it says wear a scarf. Can you show me?
Well, it doesn't say scarf.
See? So it says from wara'i hijab, and you can read the story. He's asking them not to enter the house. They are inside the house. They are not naked. The women of Muhammad, they are not naked. He is saying if you want to ask them from behind the hijab, which means from behind the door, from behind the wall. Say, hey, the wife of the Prophet, is the Prophet here? She answered from behind the wall saying, he is not here. He is with Aisha. So now you don't enter and you are speaking from behind the hijab. Hijab never was a scarf. And this is why you see Allah himself, he speaks from behind. Always you will see behind. Why it's behind? Here we go. Chapter 42, verse number 51, it says, no one can speak to Allah except from behind. The Muslim translation saying veil. Veil is not a scarf. Allah is wearing a veil now.
Well, yeah, like.
And look with me. Look what this verse is saying. You remember we spoke about inspiration and wahi? Remember we spoke about wahi, correct? Look what the translation is saying. So it is not given to any human that Allah should speak to him unless it be by inspiration or from behind a veil. No one can see, and always he is behind something. So Muhammad never met Allah, because to meet Allah you have to be nothing between you and him. That is meeting. Otherwise I did not meet him. If you speak to me and I'm not in the front of you, this is not a meeting. And then it says either by inspiration. So Muhammad, all his Quran supposedly is wahi, inspiration. But the second you start studying, you will see that Muhammad never received inspiration. It was only delivery from the angel Jibreel. So Muhammad using the wrong word in the Quran. He should not use the word wahi. He should say message, either by messaging He received from me through my angel or from behind the veil. But both of them Muhammad never did. He never received inspiration. He was receiving delivery from the angel Jibreel supposedly, and he never spoke to Allah from behind the veil. This is why only Moses is called Kalimullah. Kalimullah. Muhammad is not Kalimullah, because if Muhammad he really spoke to Allah, then Muhammad is Kalimullah. Do you agree?
Yeah, but like.
Okay, what Kalimullah? What Kalimullah mean? What Kalimullah mean?
The one who spoke with Allah.
Thank you very much. Why this title is given to Moses? Because Muhammad did not. Because if Muhammad did, then Muhammad is Kalimullah too. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so Muhammad never spoke to Allah. Muhammad never spoke to Allah, and never spoke Allah never spoke to him. So the verse here confirmed that Muhammad never have any connection to Allah because he never received inspiration. For inspiration is God communicating with you directly, not through an angel. Speak to your mind, or from behind a veil. Muhammad did not speak to him from behind the veil, and Muhammad never received inspiration. So Muhammad is a false prophet. This verse alone is enough to prove everything about Muhammad.
Yeah, but there is a verse which says, وَمَا كَانَ لِبَشَرٍ أَن يُكَلِّمَهُ اللَّهُ إِلَّا وَحْيًا أَوْ مِنْ وَرَاءِ حِجَابٍ.
My friend, I'm reading it for you. This is the verse I'm quoting, chapter 42, verse number 51. Ash-Shawra, chapter of Ash-Shawra. This one you are quoting, chapter 42, verse number 51. It's not for a human to speak to Allah or to meet Allah, except to speak to Allah, unless from behind, or either by inspiration or from behind the hijab. Okay, but Muhammad did not do any of those. He never received inspiration, because inspiration is not a guy coming to my door delivering me a message. If God himself come to me and he spoke to me, this is not inspiration.
Yeah, but like what we do with the many ahadith where we clearly see Jibreel alayhi salam coming to the Prophet.
But my friend, this is Quran now. Quran saying Allah will never do except one of two. But none of those happened to Muhammad. Muhammad did not receive an inspiration. If I come to your door and I give you a delivery, this is not inspiration. Do we agree?
Yeah, but like
Hey, this is not inspiration. So how you call the Quran inspiration? The Quran is a delivery, it's not an inspiration. Angel came to Muhammad, he squeezed him 3 times. We do not know why, and nobody can explain why. And then he started giving him delivery. So where is the word inspiration? It's wrong. The Muslim, they say, and you speak Arabic, Quran is perfect in Arabic, but you know that the Arab, they laugh at the Quran, and you are an Arab, I am an Arab, we are laughing now, because how it is an inspiration, yet but Muhammad never received an inspiration. Muhammad received delivery. The word wahi only can be used if someone received through his mind, not by voice, not by, if a voice can speaking to me, this is not inspiration. If a voice speaking to me, if I heard somebody, he's talking to me, this is not inspiration. I heard him. If I saw somebody and he spoke to me, this is not inspiration, this is a vision. If I heard no voice, but except in my mind, that is inspiration.
Okay, but if I go with you and says that, what do you say, inspiration is like dreams? That's an example. That's what you're saying? No.
Inspiration right now, I'm talking to you, and God decided to speak to me in my mind. Okay, don't yourself, sometimes you speak to yourself like you're thinking, correct? You think. All of us, we do that, right? So God, he can talk to you by in your mind. Hey, you know, Abdullah, do this. You know? That is from God, that inspiration. Oh, I delivered to you a message as inspiration. That means I spoke to you in your mind, not even by voice. If it's by voice, it's a message from God, it's not inspiration. Because I just heard him. Inspiration is something mute, no voice, except inside your mind, your head. And same time, you're a prophet, he never received Arabic Quran. Correct?
Yeah, he just, as a book, just received the Quran.
No. Muhammad did not receive Quran. Muhammad received a sound of a bell. That is the only inspiration he have according to Muhammad now. Because you see the story of Jibreel proven to be a lie from Muhammad, because how Jibreel is talking to him and giving him delivery, and now suddenly the delivery became inspiration, and Jibreel is giving him a sound of a bell. Is it true that Jibreel, he used to speak to him in a sound of a bell?
But I mean, I know the bell changed, but yeah.
No, I'm saying, did he speak to him in a sound of a bell?
I mean, I know that like before a wahi come, like he hears some bell.
Exactly. So now, listen. Now you are learning what inspiration is. Inspiration, you hear it in your mind, in your head. It's not somebody speaking to you. So the story of Jibreel is a lie, because Jibreel was speaking to him, not ringing bells. And now Muhammad saying, suddenly he is saying, the divine inspiration come to you. How they come to you, Muhammad? He replied, in all these ways, the angels sometimes come to me with the voice which resemble the sound of a ringing bell. But how this is can be wahi? This is not wahi. This is just a voice. He said a voice. He hear it. And what Jibreel he said to him? He don't speak Arabic. He ring a bell. Okay, Jibreel he ring a bell. How Muhammad take the bell sound and make it Quran in Arabic?
Like here doesn't necessarily say that like when the bell come, like it's necessarily the Quran. And also like
okay, but he gave him bell. He gave him a sound of a bell. He did not give him Arabic. Sound of a bell is sound of a bell. So how Muhammad translated the sound of the bell to Arabic words?
Well, if we go with the proposition that he might receive the Quran, it just said that the voice resembles to the bell. It doesn't say that it's the sound of like we still recognize the
okay
Quran.
when because the sound does not a sound of a language. This is why he's saying resemble the sound of a bell. He's trying to give them the most close explanation to what he hear. So he did not hear words. He hear a sound of a bell, resemble the sound of a bell, mean the likeness of a sound of a bell. And why the angel is doing that? I mean, why he is speaking to him in the language of the bells? But isn't it the bell's language is the language of the devil? Is it your prophet, he said, that angels don't like and they will never accompany somebody? He have a bell sound with him?
Well, here the sound of the bell isn't the bell of this world.
Well, he said bell, my friend, bell is a bell. Why Muslim they have always two bell of everything? We say a shin, they have two shin. We have hands, they say two, there's other hand. We say fingers, finger is a finger, hand is a hand, shin is a shin, face is a face, eyes is an eyes. And you know what? Now bell is not a bell. It's a sound of it's a sound, and it's a bell. Sound of a bell. And your prophet says, angels will not accompany somebody. He have a sound of a bell. So now the angels they have more weakness. The puppy and Muhammad, if he have a bell, the angels will not come to him. So how they will not? How they hate the sound of a bell, and yet they give him bell Quran.
Okay, but like you said that we always have two different things.
No,
like,
you are the one who have you have not me. You Muslim, you create excuse. So I say to you shin, you say the shin is not like our shin. Who cares? It's a shin. You said you said to me don't imagine it, but you just imagine it by saying shin. Shin is a when we say shin, we know what shin is. This is not imaginary no more.
Yeah, but like for instance, when I say the foot, like it can be many things. Like
no. When your prophet he says, he put his foot in the fire. He put his foot, and the fire says qat. You cannot say it mean other thing. It doesn't mean hand. A foot is a foot.
Yeah, it's a foot, but like again, you cannot imagine it. And
why you cannot imagine it? You just said foot. The second you say foot, that's it. We know what it is. If you say fire, we know what fire is. If you say cloud, we know what a cloud is. If you say food, we know what food is. If you say elephant, we know what elephant is. So stop saying to me, don't imagine it. Already, we do not need to imagine it. You just told me it's a foot. Foot is not imaginary statement. Foot is description for something is exist in a certain way, certain shape. So the second you use the word foot, it is a foot. You say 5 fingers, that means they are fingers. They are not 5 tires.
Okay, but on this world, like when we say fingers or foot, like it differs depending on the creature. So imagine when
No
we talk
problem.
about
Your
the creature.
God creature is weird. His fingers is maybe 10 meters long. That will not want to change anything. They are fingers. Lizard have fingers. Okay, but he's still a finger. Monkey have a finger. Okay, but they are fingers. So what? Nothing changed. Still the fingers are fingers.
Okay, but like if you just can like know the exact reality of how he actually look like.
My friend,
like
we
your
don't
mind
care. We
can-
don't care. This is not the question. You see, if you say to me you have a brother, he have a mustache, I don't know really how he look like, but I know now what mustache is. I do not need really to create my own way of a face now.
No,
So
you-
I know what mustache mean. I know what a beard mean. I know when you say to me he is 6 foot, I know what 6 foot is. So that's it. But now you trying to avoid the description of your God, and you're trying to avoid that your prophet is weird person. He contradict himself. On one hand, Shaitan, he is the one who used Bill. In the other hand, angel is the one who used Bill. In one hand, angels cannot and will never accompany and will never come to a person. He have a bill with him because of the sound of the bill. In the other hand, Muhammad received revelation in the sound of a bill. In one hand, Allah is almighty. In the other hand, Allah cannot enter a house or send his messengers, his soldiers, his army because there's a puppy. In one hand, nobody can change his destiny, and if Allah decides for you to die, you die. But Moses can change the date of death by beating the angel. Everything is a contradiction in Islam. How in the world this guy he did beat the angel of death? When the Quran says that everything is a ajal, so every person he have a destiny for how long he will live. And then you say to me that Allah he sent the angel to take the soul and the ruh of Moses, and then Moses he played karate with the angel and he beat him and he kicked him out of his house, and then the angel come to Allah and his eye is coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that some interpreted like who interpreted this said that the angel took the form of a human. So it's normal if he was able.
My friend, doesn't matter. This guy is the angel of death. He is coming to take his life. You see, you Muslim, you try to find the solution always. So now we find the solution. Oh, he came as a human. How he is the angel of death? Angel of death, he does not need to come as a human or he wearing a uniform of a doctor. He takes supposedly your soul. He is not a human. He is an angel, and nobody see him. And how he now he have a physical body, and how in the world his eye is coming out? Is that a true story, or this is Muhammad making a Bruce Lee movie? The guy is sent by Allah, and how? And now I need to ask you: do Allah take your soul by sending the angel of death, or He can take your soul automatically? Why He need to send the angel of death? What is that? What is the angel of death mean?
I mean, it's his duty to take your
Okay,
soul.
so Allah He decide that Moses today have to die. The angel is coming to take his soul. The Moses, you Muslim, you claim Moses is a prophet, right? Muslim prophet.
No.
But isn't it truly
But he
that
didn't
if you beat the messenger of the king, does that mean you disobey the king? Moses now he disobeyed God. Moses he is beating the angel of God. He refused the command of God.
But he didn't know that he was the angel.
No, he knew. He told him, read the hadith. جاء ملاك الموت إلى موسى عليه السلام فقال له أجب ربك فقال فلطم موسى عليه السلام ملك الموت. So he told him, I'm an angel. He told him, I'm coming from your Lord. Today your soul will be taken from you. What Moses he do? He played like a Bruce Lee now, ching fong, and you know he beat the angel. What the heck? Why Muhammad did not do that with the angel? He can live longer. If this is the case, I am very well armed. Where is the angel of death? I will shoot him. Is Moses or like, is Moses a human, or he is like a, how in the world Moses is it changing his destiny by beating the angel of death?
Like, but at that exact moment, like, it wasn't the, like, at that day, Musa alayhi salam was supposed to die, but when the angel of the death came at the first time, like, it wasn't at that time that it's the soul of Musa was supposed to be taken. So, like, Allah planified all that, planned all that.
So are you saying to me, Allah, he sent the angel of death, and then he inspired Moses to beat the angel of death, and then the angel of death came to Allah, his eyes coming out, because this was the plan of Allah?
I mean, this is qadr. Yeah.
What is this movie for? So guys, what our friend here is saying, Allah, he wrote a destiny for Moses, that when the angel of death he come to him, Moses will beat him, and he will make his eye come out, and then the angel will come to me, and I will fix his eye, and then I will send the angel back, and I will say to Moses, put your hand there in the top of the ox, and then whatever hair is there, you will live in the same. So this is all is a movie drama. Allah, guys, he wrote the story before him with Moses, and Moses is not his will. Moses, Allah decide for him. Okay, so the angel, the poor angel, he went there to get a beat, you know, beaten by Moses. It's just part of a movie, and Allah is doing as he wish. All of those are victims. Moses is an actor, the angel is an actor, Allah is the player. Now what the point? And you just mentioned something very important. You believe in destiny. That means everything now I'm saying to you is written by Allah, and everything you are saying to me is Allah, he made you to say it. So what the point? Even when a Muslim he have a sexual intercourse, you know, is it true that your prophet, he says, maktubun ala kullu farjin ismu nakihi, written in every vagina the name of the one who will if it?
But like as a Christian, don't you believe in qadr?
No, we don't. No, we don't. We believe that everyone have a free will. God, he created Adam and Eve. He gave them free will. Eat as much you want, do as much you want, except this tree. It's not a destiny. Don't do that. He did. This is not a free will. This is a free will. This is not a destiny. In your religion, no. In your religion, Adam, he commits sin because Allah forced him to commit sin. So what the point? So Adam is not bad, Allah is bad. Eve is not bad, Allah is bad. We are not bad, Allah is bad. For everything bad we do was a destiny. And then Allah, why want to punish me if he decide for me to do the bad things? So he make me do bad things, and then he will punish me for doing bad things. This is madness. This is not even just. What is the just?
Okay, but this is something concerning the qadr and Allah. I cannot question it.
No, you cannot question it. I can, because I have a brain.
Okay, but like, so if I go with your perspective, then even God in your religion created Satan, created...
No, my God, he did not create Satan. You are wrong. My God, he created an angel. The angel, because he have a free will, he decided to disobey God.
Okay,
in your religion, Allah created Iblis. Iblis, he worked for Allah and he is a Muslim. Isn't it the Quran says Iblis is a Muslim?
He was a jinn before. Well, yes, he's a jinn.
No, he's a jinn, but he's a Muslim.
Yeah, he was a Muslim.
No, he was not. He is still a Muslim.
No, right now he's not a Muslim.
Okay, read with me this verse then, my friend. Here we go. I will show you a verse on the screen. Give me a second, and you read it in Arabic. Okay. How Shaitan is not a Muslim. Chapter 15, verse number 39. Read it for me in Arabic.
I don't see it.
قال ربي بما أغويتني. Right? You see it?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. Who is speaking? Shaitan. What he call Allah? My God.
Yeah. But it's not enough to believe in God.
No. How you don't believe in God? He called him God. He worshiped God. And not only that, he said to him, you misled me. Who misled Shaitan? Allah. It's a destiny. Read there, my friend, read. It says, Bima aghwaytani. Because you misled me. Read it. This is the Muslim translation. Iblis, Satan said, oh my God, because you misled me, because Allah is a true Shaitan, Shaitan is a victim, because you misled me, I shall indeed adorn the path of error for them, between two bracket mankind on earth, and I shall mislead them all, except your chosen guided slave among them. So Shaitan is serving Allah. Allah agree. He said, this is my straight path to me. That's good. Go ahead. So Shaitan, he called Allah my God. And Shaitan and Allah agree. Shaitan, he say, Allah, you misled me. Allah don't say, no, I did not. He says, okay, no, this is true. And because you misled me, I'm going to mislead them.
Okay, but like Allah misled the zalimin, those who initially had bad intention.
My friend, who misled the Shaitan?
Here it says Allah.
Okay, thank you very much. That means Shaitan is Allah. The real Shaitan is Allah. Shaitan is just a poor guy. He was misled. Who is the? If I misled you, it's mean you are my victim, not the opposite. If I lie to you, says to me, give me $10,000 because I want to buy something for you, and then I take the money and never come back. I misled you, correct? I misled you, so you're a victim. So Shaitan in Islam is a victim of Allah. The real Shaitan is Allah. Iblis is a poor guy. He is still believing Allah, even though after he misled him, because he have no choice. He believe in Allah. He worship Allah. And he said to Allah, okay, as this is what you wish, you misled me, I will mislead them. Allah, he says, good for you. Go ahead. And they made an agreement. I will mislead only those who they are not chosen by you. How you can mislead someone? He is already misled, because the one is chosen by you already. It says, except illa ibadaka minhum al-mukhlisin, except your slave among them. Well, but how you misled someone? He is not a slave of Allah. You cannot mislead him, because already you are misled. If somebody is not a Muslim, how he will mislead him? He is not a Muslim already. He is misled already. I mean, the statement is written by a mentally ill person. How I can mislead someone? He lost the way already. Isn't it Islam is the true way? Okay, so I will mislead those who they are not Muslims. Okay, but those are misled. In order to mislead somebody, he have to be now in the state of not misled. If he is already misled, you cannot mislead somebody is misled. Like you say to somebody, I want to make you have cancer, but the guy already have cancer. So you do not give him a cancer. He have cancer already. So Shaitan will mislead those who they are already misled.
But like, is it problematic for you that God can mislead?
My friend, your God, it's not a problem for me. It's a problem for you. God, he guide. God don't mislead. Jesus, he said, I came for the sick, not for the healthy. What does that mean? The sick, he's not a doctor coming, he's opening hospital. No, he came for the one is misled, so he can lead them, not the opposite. Your God, he come to mislead. Everyone is misled in the world is misled by Allah, because Allah misled Shaitan, and then Shaitan, he misled everybody else. But because we believe in destiny as a Muslims, now we believe that Shaitan and a human being, they are misled by Allah anyway.
Like, I think even God in either in Judaism or Christianity also, I think he misled as well.
No. You know, I can give you an example how God can mislead. As an example, when all the Arab, they attack Israel, and the Israeli have only 4 airplanes, only 4. And the Arab came from every country in the world with arms and etc. God, he made Israel have a victory. It's not the Israeli. How? Because Israeli are a small army, tiny. The Arab, they thought that this army have a lot of airplane, but 2 of them, they stopped working from the first day. There's only 2 left. And the Arab army by hundreds of thousands, if they continue to Jerusalem, they will take it for sure. and they stop and withdraw and run. So their evil misled them, and God did not let them do their evil plan, and the Israelis survived. Then the Muslim, they decide to do second war, and then the Muslim decide to do third war, and each time they come, God protect Israel, and the Muslims are defeated miserably to the point they lost Jerusalem, and they lost a great part of land. Even the Egyptian, they lost the Sinai, and the Syrian, they lost the Golan Heights. So you came swarm like locusts from every direction. The Syrian, the Iraqi, the Moroccan, the Saudi, the Saddam Hussein, I mean from everybody. 100,000 soldiers from Egypt alone. And you've been defeated miserably, and you lost the land. Why? This is not an army power. This is God power. This is how God can mislead the evil ones. They want to do evil, and he decides to protect those people. And if God, he decides to protect them, not the evil of Muhammad, not the evil of Allah, not an evil in any word, can make it happen. If God is with me, if the Lord is with me, no one can be against me. This is what the Bible says, my friend. Anyway, I want to say thank you for being here with us. You are a nice person. You can call me next time, Yusuf. All right? All right? And I will be happy to talk to you. I hope you learned something good today. And, enjoy your conversation between me and you. Same time, next time you call me, we can continue the conversation. I spoke to you for 1 hour and 17 minutes. 1 hour, 18 minutes, But it was pleasant to talk to you. You're a nice person. And if you have a sheikh, would like to join us, I will be happy. You are an Arab.
Sure.
Can I know from which country you are?
From Algeria.
Algeria. Can you invite a sheikh, big sheikh from Algeria to join us?
I mean, I'll see. But I don't know shuyukh that know English very well.
Oh, you can translate if you want. I mean, they can. I'm sure they will find somebody. You can find somebody, and if you don't, we can translate. You can translate what he's saying, because I would like to see a sheikh supporting you, because I know that no sheikh can make any difference for me. Islam will lose miserably, and wherever you go, Islam does not make sense. And now we find that even shaitan is a victim of Allah. So what shaitan is? There's no shaitan in Islam. Allah is shaitan. Allah is the real shaitan. So why in the world, Yusuf, you want to follow shaitan, my friend? You are a nice person. Why in the world you want to follow a person? He make you in a destiny commit sin, and then he want to punish you for a destiny he decide for you.
I mean, you come up to this conclusion by your interpretation.
No, I'm not. I'm just reading your Quran. It's not my conclusion. Allah is shaitan. Shaitan is a victim. The word shaitan does not fit with the Iblis. Iblis, he did nothing. Iblis was misled. My friend, if I misled you, my friend, if I go to a school and I am a teacher, and then I misled my student, who is the one is bad, the student or the one misled them?
Yeah, but right now you told me that shaitan misled the shaitan.
No, shaitan, he don't mislead shaitan. Allah misled shaitan. Allah misled shaitan, and that make Allah is the shaitan. The true shaitan is Allah. Shaitan is a present what? Shaitan presents someone he misled. Do we agree?
Okay, but here, why, according to you, shaitan misled in this verse, what it says, shaitan?
Shaitan, he is misled by Allah. According to you, Muslim, Iblis is the first shaitan, correct?
Yeah, and according to you, Allah is shaitan. So
yeah, because Iblis, he is a victim of Allah. Who is the one who is the first person who practiced misleading? Allah. Allah, he mislead this person, Iblis. Iblis, he said to Allah, okay, you mislead me, I will mislead them. It's a business. I'm a victim. I will make them victim like me. Allah, he said, good deal. Go ahead. And you said to me, everything is a plan. So Allah, he planned for this. Allah, he decided to make this person misled. So he will mislead others. And Allah will enjoy it.
I mean, basically, maybe the hikmah behind the creation of Iblis.
My friend, how this can be wise? Corrupting the earth is wise. Corrupting nations is wise. Corrupting a genie, this shaitan, he was in heaven. He was a good person. He was in heaven. In heaven, there's no bad people. So who is corrupting this good person? Allah.
Okay, but like basically it's to distinguish between the good and bad people. Like
No
the Bible
distinguish. No,
says,
you cannot distinguish no more, because the good one in Islam is the good. Who is the best for you? You say Allah and His Prophet. And now we find that Allah Himself is the worst. He is the one who mislead everybody. How He can be good?
I mean, but like in many verses it says that he guides and like he just misled those who like
No,
who
no,
aren't
no,
right.
no, you're wrong. You see, isn't it Allah? He says, are you going to guide the one who Allah misguide? أتهدي من أضل الله? Are you going to guide the one who Allah misguide? So what Muhammad's duty is? He cannot guide even anybody. The one who Allah misguide, nobody can guide him, correct? So the Quran confirmed, this is why my books, I don't know if you have my book, you can read it, Deception of Allah. I have Quran and Science, Sex and Allah, you can read them, all my books. So, أتهدي من أضل الله? Are you going to guide the one who Allah mislead? So, how you will guide somebody Allah mislead? Well, okay. That means nobody can be guided, because Allah is a shaitan. And Allah actually is more shaitan than shaitan himself, because nobody can guide the one. If somebody is hypocrite, who guide him? Allah. If somebody is disbeliever, who misguide him? Allah. Chapter 4, verse number 88, it says, do you want to guide him who Allah misled? Adal, you know what adal mean, right? He did lie to. He did fool. He misled, he sent astray. Are you going to guide the one whom Allah sent astray or misguide or misled? And he whom Allah made go astray or misled, you will never find for him any way, between two brackets, of guidance. Your God, my friend, is the devil himself. Sad to say. And I'm here trying to save you, but it's up to you. What do you think? Do you like to leave Islam today, my friend?
I'm still not convinced. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, like
So you want to worship the devil? You want to see? You know, it says in front of you, do you want to guide him who Allah misguide? You know, Jesus said, I came for the sick, not for the healthy. But the one is healthy is healthy.
yeah, but like even in the Bible, God misled. So
No, no, my friend, you are wrong. No, you're wrong. This is only, I just told you how God, he misled. God, he, as an example, you are evil and you want to do evil. God, he will unleash all the evil on you. As an example, like right now, there's nations who they are promoting homosexuality and whatever, you know, all those things. So God will take his protection from you. That's how the misled work. He don't mislead them. They are already misled. So you don't want God, you go extreme with your misguidedness, with your filth, then God will take his protection from you. Me, myself, I believe that Islam itself is like a rabies, is like a disease. So when a nation want to go against God, God will send the rabies on them. Any nations go against the people of God, God will unleash all the evil of the world on them by doing what? Doing nothing except taking his protection. You don't want me? No problem. Your walls aren't protected. Your windows are open, and I am not there for you. Deal with it. And then you will find yourself fighting all the evil source in the world. This is how God in the Bible works. In your religion is the opposite. Your God, he is inside your house to mislead you, not to guide you. Your God, he sent shaitan even to target his prophets. Every shaitan is appointed by Allah. Is that correct?
I mean, I'm not sure what you mean, but like shaitan can be used as a test. You know,
No,
for
no, no,
Allah.
no, no, no. Shaitan is an employee for Allah. What test? Test? I mean, do we need to be tested every day? I mean, we are. That's it. We have all kind of temptation around us. We do not need Mr. Shaitan. We do not need him. We can be tested by money. We can be tested by sex. We can be tested by power. We can. I mean, we do not need Shaitan to test us. There's tests around us every day. But Shaitan in the Quran is appointed by Allah. Is that correct?
I'm not sure what you mean by appointed.
Isn't it Allah says that Allah وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَا لِكُلِّ نَبِيٍّ عَدُوًّا شَيَاطِينُ الْإِنسِ وَالْجِنِّ. We made for every prophet enemies from shaitans and from mankind. Who is the one who appointed them? Allah. So even if somebody is is against your prophet, is appointed by Allah. Even if shaitan is against your prophet, is appointed by Allah. So who is the real shaitan? Who is the head of the shaitan? Allah. Allah, he is a command. He is the command of Satans in the world. He appoint. He have a command room. He say, hey, shaitan number 17, you go to Christian Prince. Shaitan number 18, you go to Yusuf. Shaitan number 20, you go to etc. Allah is the one who appoints shaitan. Shaitan is not appointing himself. He's not doing voluntarily. Shaitan is sent by Allah. He worked for Allah.
Okay, look, let me explain. Basically, how I believe is that the shayateen, like, are in earth, like, yeah, as I said, as ibtila, or to distinguish the believer from a non-believer, and also, so in this case, why Allah
My friend, doesn't matter. You see, you're not listening. Yusuf. Yeah, Yusuf. Yeah, Yusuf. Yeah, Khoy. Isma. It doesn't matter. It's a test or not. Still, shaitan is a victim. Shaitan, he have no choice. Allah sent him. It says in front of you, Allah, he appointed shaitan. Allah, he sent shaitan to you. Look, why you want to do that? You say to me, this is a test. Well, don't Allah, you just told me it's a destiny. So what test? It's a destiny. Everything you do is already pre-written. There's no test.
It's already known by Allah.
No. There's the huge difference between known and destiny. Destiny is not about being known. As an example, when somebody commits sin by having sex, is he making a free decision or it's a destiny, my friend?
I mean, it's his free will according to...
No, that's false. There's no way in Islam it says that. Read with me. This is Sahih Muslim. It says, verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, and which he of necessity must commit. It's a necessity. The adultery of the eye, the lust of look, etc., blah 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 blah, and the intercourse will confirm. But it's what? It's a desire made by Allah and destiny of action in a very portion, which means when you look, Allah, he wrote it for you. When you touch, Allah, he wrote it for you. When you have intercourse, it is written by Allah. It's not your choice.
Yeah, it's written, but it's still a free will.
No, how it's free will? It says the very portion. Okay, let me ask you. Even though I lost my voice. When Adam committed sin, did Adam commit sin in the heaven by his will, or it was a destiny?
Both.
It can't be both. Either it's my will, or it's either it's the will of me or the will of God.
Yeah, look, basically there are three types of Muslims. There are the Qadariyah.
No, don't tell me three Muslims. I don't care about three Muslims. There's no three Muslims. There's Islam only. I don't believe in this garbage. So tell me, when Adam he did, is your prophet, he's one of the three too? Your prophet is your prophet. So your prophet described the sin of Adam. Adam did not choose to commit sin. Moses, he said to Adam, he said to Moses, sorry, Moses says to Adam, because of you, Adam, we are out of heaven. Moses says to him, answering, Adam said to him, do you blame me for something Allah he wrote for me in my destiny 40 years before my creation? So what Moses is saying, you know what, because of you we are out of heaven. What Adam saying back, how you blame me? Don't you know that this was a destiny? So what it says clearly, that you cannot blame Adam for his sin, for the sin was nothing but the plan of Allah. It was a destiny. And your prophet said that Adam, he overcome Adam, and he repeat that 3 times. So Adam overcome Moses by his argument. What is the argument? Can you blame me for something written in my destiny 40 years before my creation? So, you know, when Muslims do not even understand what we are talking about, because nobody want to read, nobody want to study, nobody want to go deep in what he's saying. It's a destiny. It is not a choice of Adam. And Adam saying to him, you, Moses, you say that you are the one who Allah spoke to him. You blame me for what Allah wrote for me, which I have to commit. So we cannot blame Adam for his sin according to Islam, because it was not his sin. If it is his free will, then we can blame him. Read carefully with me. Does it say in front of you? Adam said to Moses, Allah selected you for his direct conversation with you and wrote with his own hand the Torah for you. And despite your blame me for an act which Allah had ordained for me 40 years before he created me. Allah Apostle says, and this is how Adam came the better of Moses, and he repeat that 3 times as usual. So Adam's sin is not a free will. And your sin is not a free will. What goes for Adam goes for you.
Yeah, but like in this case, it wasn't like the. I believe, if I remember, I think Sheikh Islam said about that in this case it isn't really a sin coming from Adam. It's a calamity that was already like
Destiny.
installed by.
Okay, but this is evil. So why Allah kicked him out from heaven? And why Moses, a Muslim prophet, yet he don't understand how Muslims, they say Moses is a prophet, yet he don't understand what Adam is saying. Why Moses accusing Adam? Look like Moses is a Christian person, because this is what the Christian believe. The Christian believe because of sin of Adam, this is what original sin, because of Adam's sin, free will, by free will, he was kicked out, and we are his children, so we are out, we are born out. So this is what the Christian believes. So Moses cannot be Muslim. For Moses, and this is after death, Moses and Adam are debating in heaven. So Moses, he spent his life as a Muslim according to Muslims, and yet he don't understand that this is destiny. Adam teaching Moses. Allah never taught Moses. So now, because we know that Adam and Moses never met, how they will meet? Where they met now? This is in heaven supposedly. Moses and Adam, which is very funny, because according to Muhammad, every prophet is dead, and he will be the first one to be resurrected. So why Moses and Adam are in heaven now? But anyway, the more your prophet he speak, the more he make disaster, and the more we help us to make Muslims agree to leave Islam and save them. And I hope, my friend, you will be saved and you will leave Islam soon. Why I'm going to be punished for a sin? It's a destiny. There's a video of Mufti Menk. You can watch it. Search Destiny Mufti Menk. You will see speaking about a thief brought to the Caliphate Omar, The thief, he said to the caliphate, why you want to punish me for something written in my fate, in my destiny? Mufti Menk, he says, the Caliphate Umar was smarter than him, and he said, well, it is a destiny for you to steal, it's a destiny for me to punish you. Madness. And even Mufti Menk, he said, this is a good argument if you look at it, very good argument. Why I want to be punished? It's a destiny. So the thief is not a thief. The adulteress is not adulteress. The kafir is not kafir. For this is destiny and Allah playing with us.
Okay. But again, as I said, like you didn't let me explain the like.
Okay, my friend, you can explain to me next time we go live because it's getting very late for me. It's almost 12 p.m. So I'm here for many hours, and my throat is really hurting. So I'm happy to talk to you, my friend. You can call me next time. Anytime I go live, feel free to text me and I will call you. All right? All right. Take care, Yusuf. Bye-bye.
You see, guys, the call to guard the mind and heart invites a life of thoughtful discernment. Believers are encouraged to reflect carefully on what shapes their convictions, choosing ideas that are rooted in truth rather than those that merely appear impressive. True wisdom is not opposed to learning. It welcomes understanding that is anchored in what is lasting, life-giving, and spiritually sound. At its core, this teaching leads to humility and clarity. Genuine growth does not come from embracing every popular idea, but from remaining centered on what gives faith its meaning and stability. When the heart is firmly grounded, understanding matures, character deepens, and belief becomes a source of peace rather than confusion. So anyway, guys, thank you all for being in here. Please don't forget to watch, like, and share our videos. Thank you all. God bless you. Bye-bye.